And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And I thank Kay Horner and Phil Griffin for being on with me today and talking about Cry Out America, which will be September the 12th, 9/12. And they told you the reason it's not going to be 9/11 this year because that's a Wednesday and they don't want to interfere with people's church services on Wednesday evening. But 9/12 at the Greenway Park where the stage and the pavilion is. And we hope everybody will come out and participate in Cry Out America. It starts at 2 to 6 with the prayer tents, and then at 6:30 there will be a large event that will go on singing and prayer and celebration of praise. So that is wonderful, folks. And in case you all are wondering why I'm so patriotic today, red, white, and blue, and you can't even see my earrings, but I have on flag earrings. I went to the Veterans Home groundbreaking today, and it was phenomenal. I will tell you who all was there. Among the 500 plus people that were there was Governor Bill Lee, Congressman DesJarlais, and Congressman Flashman. From the state legislative delegation, Senator Mike Bell, and Senator Todd Goddenauer, and State Representative Dan Howe, and then Minnie Bears Gridner, the former commissioner of the Tennessee Department of Veteran Affairs, State Representative Mark Hall, Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, City Mayor Kevin Brooks, Cleveland City Mayor, and then Terry Lamb, who represented the original donors who gave $3 million to get this started, and they're anonymous. We do not know who they are. And then the executive director of the Tennessee State Veterans Home Board, Ed Harris, and Ed Harries, and it was wonderful. And I think all our county commissioners were there, all our city councilmen were there. I was there because I've told you about my uncle, my 97-year-old Uncle Ralph Painter, who was on the first tank that went into Normandy on D-Day. And he was recognized today with 3 other gentlemen, and one was Mr. Blackburn. And I am so sorry that I cannot, but it will be in the banner. I mean, the banner had 3 people there. Channel 3 News was there, Channel 9 News, Channel 12. I think Chatter Magazine was there, so there'll be a lot of coverage on this because this was spectacular, folks. And they kept saying this was 11 or 12 years in the making, but I remember when we had Case and Art, we had a government contract, several government contract numbers, and we did government facilities all over the world. And I remember while we still had Case and Art, we talked about how excited we were that this veterans home was going right up the road from us on Westland Drive. And we sold Case and Art in 2008, so that's 11 years ago. So this veterans home has been in the workings for more than 11 years. I'm going to say closer to 15. I'm not really sure what they were saying there, but great day, lots of people there. Wonderful, wonderful, exciting event. And if you weren't there, I'm sorry you weren't there, but like I say, the banner has it covered, Channel 9, 12, and 3 News have it covered. Chatter Magazine has it covered. I don't know who all has it covered, but cameras were rampant, so it's covered well. Now, I want to tell you that this is totally changing subject, okay? The new refurbished organ at St. Luke's will be featured in a recital this Friday night at 7 o'clock at St. Luke's Episcopal Church, and it's open to the public. And the guest organist will be Richard Newman, who's director of music at Grace Episcopal Church in Alexandria, Virginia. And I love this picture that's on the screen right now. The pipes are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They're just not that old metal-looking pipe, and I just think that's phenomenal. So, so that is Friday night at 7 o'clock at St. Luke's Episcopal Church. Now, we also have the Athens Arts Council is doing their children's theater this Friday night at 7, and then this Saturday, the 24th, at 2 and at 7, they're going to be doing Frozen, and this is Frozen Junior, and it's a children's presentation. It should be really good. I have never been to anything up there at the Sue Trotter Arts Center that has not been absolutely wonderful. So for ticket information, 745-8781. Now, also this Saturday on the Greenway, right in front of the Church of God headquarters, will be Roll and Read. And it's going to be held from 9 until 12. And there's a little half-mile area there. Walk your child that half mile. There's tents set up. Bradley County Schools will be represented. Cleveland City Schools will be represented. And I'm sure other organizations will be represented. They'll have tents. They'll have little stations. Your child can sit down and have a story read to them. They'll make bookmarkers. They'll make books. And then they also get a free book, and they'll also get a stuffed animal that can be their reading buddy. And that's all on a little half-a-mile stretch right there in front of the Church of God headquarters down on the Greenway. So this is Saturday from 9 until 12, and you need to be sure that you go to this. And this is sponsored by Family Cornerstone. So if you want to go to their website, www.familycornerstone.org, to check this out, please do that. Then Saturday will be the August cruise-in for all these 600 cars that come into downtown around the courthouse square, and it's from 1 to 6. It's free. Park in one of the outlying parking lots and then walk down to the courthouse and look at all these wonderful cars that these people have restored, and they are so proud of them. Now, I will tell you this, if it rains, they won't be there, because these people have worked very hard at restoring these cars, and these cars are very precious to them, and we don't get them out in the rain, okay? So, but if it's sunshiny, be there. And also Saturday from 8 until noon, they need volunteers at Deer Park. You know, we're completely renovating, the city is completely renovating Deer Park and making it a wonderful park area for everybody in Cleveland, and especially that neighborhood right there. And so they need volunteers. They're going to be installing some fences. They're going to be doing landscaping. They're going to plant trees. They're going to rake mulch. They're doing all kinds of things. But when you get there, you need to sign a waiver so that if you happen to cut your finger or something, or twist an ankle, the city is not liable for that. But anyway, if you want any more information, the phone number's on the screen, 479-4120, and that's City Parks and Recreation, and they can tell you all about that. Now, also on Saturday the 24th, goodness, if you can't find something to do this weekend on Saturday, there's something bad wrong with you. We have the 104.1 Family Expo presented by Tenova Healthcare. Starts at 10 o'clock at the YMCA, free. Go out there. There's all kinds of information, and I'm sure there'll be goodie bags and all kinds of things for you. So that's at the YMCA. And then also Saturday, like there wasn't enough going on Saturday, we have the 5K run and the 1K walk for Junior Achievement. It's Junior Achievement Race to Achieve, and it'll be at Tinsley Park, and registration starts at 7. And the race will begin at 8, and it is a timed race. Terra Running will be there to time it. So those of you that want sanctioned race times, this is how to get them. And we're inviting all the schools that have track teams to show up. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be a track team. If you have a science team that wants to run in this, I think that's fine, because you might win $250 if you have the best time of the race of the schools. So adults are 25, students 20, and the walk is 15. And this is a fundraiser for Junior Achievement. And then Monday the 26th, Cleveland Pops Band. There's about 50 members in this band. I used to be in this band, and we didn't have anywhere near 50. And I sat last chair flute and loved it. I just got my old flute out from high school and wasn't even sure I could make it toot, but I did. And I had a great time. This will start Monday the 26th at 6 o'clock in the Cleveland High School band room. And you drive around through the parking lot and go to the back of the school, and there's the band room. And you don't have to audition, but they will probably want to talk to you a minute just to see where they think. I never auditioned because I told them, I said, I'm going to sit last chair flute no matter what. Don't argue with me. I am last chair flute. So for more information, you can call 630-479-0001. And then we had Doug K. Wood on the other day, and the Trek Through Truth annual gala will be Saturday, September 7th from 6 to 8. And then also Saturday morning will be the McDonald Black Fox Ruritan breakfast. And it's from 7:30 to 10 o'clock at the clubhouse there on Brimer Creek Road in McDonald. It's a great breakfast for $6, and you'll see all kinds of folks there. So it's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, folks, and there's a lot of other things going on, but I'm going to stop right there because I'm not really sure about my time. I want to tell you that one of my producers, Alex Payne, has moved to Raleigh, North Carolina. So I will be getting a new producer, hopefully, to help Adrian out so that he's not having to be in 14 places at one time. So this is called Work Study, and it's through our schools, through the Career Technical Education, CTE. So if you know of any students out there in our schools that are in CTE who are interested in doing some work study in the area of filming, TV production, anything like that, have them talk to their CTE representative in their schools. I know at Bradley we have a CTE rep, and at Walker Valley we have one. Rennie Wittenberger is the director for the city, but I am sure that there is a CTE rep at Cleveland High School. So, folks, this is a wonderful way, because most of these CTE jobs, this work study, these jobs pay. And you can be a junior or a senior as long as you qualify, and it's a fourth period position. So if you take first, second, third period, and then you have fourth period, where I had a young man tell me the other day, I work in the office. Well, good for you. But if you were in CTE, you might be able to do work study, or you might be able to take a dual credit course at Cleveland State or at Lee University. So these are some things that through CTE and also through the regular education program are available to our students. And these are some things that you might want to look at as a student, or you might want your child who's a student to look at these opportunities, because they are out there. And it doesn't necessarily mean they have to come to the TV studio, because Cormatech had some people that worked with them. TVA has a place at Charleston Elementary School, an area that they rent from us, and we had 2 students there, and one of those students, they were working on a CAD system. One of those students is now at UTC, and she will be working for TVA and going to school at UTC, and her way is paid by TVA, and this is a great opportunity for you to let your students and let your kids know about these opportunities. So this is one thing I wanted to tell you about. So hopefully in the next 2 or 3 sessions, I'll be introducing you to my new producer, because I think we're having a team meeting here at the station Monday to talk about this. So I enjoyed working with Alex. His dad is a Church of God minister and got an opportunity to go to a church in Raleigh, North Carolina. So, of course, if Mom and Dad are moving, then that means Alex is moving. So I have lost him, and I had hoped to keep him for 2 years. He came on as a junior, kind of like if y'all remember Bryce. Bryce was with me for junior and senior year, and then Alex came on and worked with Bryce that summer before he started his junior year and then his senior year. So these are opportunities that we are thrilled to be able to offer to our students, and other businesses and industries in this town are also thrilled to be able to offer these opportunities. So Career Technical Education, CTE, and it's like I told y'all one day on the show, I said, not everybody's college material, and Dr. Bill Seymour was sitting across the table from me, and he said, that's not right, because Cleveland State, you can go there for 2 years and become licensed or certified in a field with a 2-year degree, which is wonderful, and high-paying jobs, and et cetera, et cetera. So these are some things I want y'all to be aware of, and I have kind of deviated from giving you the rest of the calendar today, because I wanted to talk about that and share with you that Alex has now left us and gone to Raleigh, North Carolina, but we are hopefully going to bring someone new in next week. And I was thrilled to have Phil and Kay on with me today to talk about Cry Out America, so we'll talk some more. I'll remind you about those dates again. So for today on Nancy's Neighborhood, folks, it's been a great day, and I'm very patriotic because I have been to the Veterans Home groundbreaking, which was awesome, awesome. I mean, I don't know how many people they set up for, but there was literally standing room only out in the field, so it was great. There was a lot of us seated, and then a lot of people standing up. So it's been a great day in Cleveland, Bradley County, folks. So today from Nancy's Neighborhood, I say bye-bye.